Hi, I'm Barry John. Welcome back to Descent 2. I have two co-pilots and I'll let them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Ephatha.
And I'm Solitaire.
And so we are out of lava. No more lava. Yay!
And fewer thief bots, hopefully.
I hope so. But we have gone through the swamp world. We have gone through the water world. We have gone through the lava world. What do you think is next?
Ice.
Yeah, guessing based on this robot.
Yeah. But, yep, we have the ice world. And
Speak of the devil.
yeah,
You got the thief bot right away.
but fortunately we're back to only having one. And, and that is me basically bashing the, where's my Vulcan cannon button? Or, sorry, where's my Gauss cannon command until going, yeah, you know what, it's not going to happen. But fortunately, in some ways the Vulcan cannon is just as good as the Gauss. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have the explosive, but it slides neatly through these small areas without too much issue, like the tight angles. Also, new world, new soundtrack.
Cool.
Yeah, everybody compliments this game on its level design, the enemies, the weapons. The soundtrack just completely is still nailed as well. But so yeah, the ice world. I won't say it's a gimmick, but the ice world, it really like the lava world was pretty open in ways. It doubled back a lot on itself. World 2 was very open. For here, the ice world, it's all about the tight spaces and the confined locations.
Mm-hmm.
I gather since you're flying around, there's not really a change in physics.
No.
Got that going for you, at least.
No, I mean, when you have functional anti-gravity, that you don't really have to worry about orientation or anything like that. You're typically
Yep.
So it's made the proximity mine slightly lighter as well.
well, no, those are my smart mines, not the proximity
Oh.
mines.
Oh, you got trapped.
Yep, I got
Get
him
him.
trapped. Die. I know I'm not hitting him, but it's more a case of he'll fly into my shots enough that I'm confident that he's going to die. Oof. Darn suicide bomb. But yeah, I just went through like a dozen mercury missiles to take out the thief bot. That's well spent. Also, blue key hidden behind a corner that you can't, or a little junction that you can't fly through.
Gotta wonder if you can abuse the physics and squeeze yourself through anyway.
Maybe, but I doubt it, considering, the size of the ship is... Like I talked in a previous video about, the size of the ship and the size of the regular, what's it called, like the regular passageways, and that little gap there is physically too small for the ship to go through. You have to go around like this. But another thing about the ice world that I find, a thing, is like this particular level, there's a lot of secret passages, a lot of like hidden rooms to deal with. And that is me completely forgetting something that I'll have to come back later on to collect. Because in this level, we have the return of a power-up that hasn't been seen for actually quite a long time. And Honestly, it's kind of very useful for this particular level. If only because of the nature of all the corridors.
Oh, I see. We got the map.
Well, yep, the full map power-up is coming back. Of course, once I remember which way I have to go. And yes, I'm spending my homing missiles a lot more aggressively at the moment because I don't have the Gauss cannon. Somebody took the Gauss cannon from me!
It's also better than just sitting on them for the entire level.
True. But, there's something about this level I want you guys to pay attention, and specifically something that's not on this level. And it might come in play a little bit later on, but it's one of those things that turns it turns level design around because it's something that you just take for granted that you no longer can. Wait, cannot open. Ow! By the way, yes, that's quite correct. I was down to 2 shields when the guy blew up and threw a shield power-up into my face. So I'm back up to 14.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I'm gonna just duck and dive and weave through this room. Make best use of circle strafing.
Looks like I've been taking lessons from Thiefbot.
Yeah. But yellow key. But you may notice, like, I've got the yellow key and I'm barely halfway through this, or I'm halfway through this map at the moment. That's not to say this is a bad thing about the map. It's very, as I said earlier, it's very tight, very small. It's one of those things where, you know, I'm doing a lot of side work here. And of course I just, you know, transferred all that energy in and suddenly, oh hey, there's your couple of power-ups. Haven't seen any of these guys in a while. So have you guys, see, I've picked up the blue and yellow keys. Have you guys noticed what hasn't shown up yet? I'm not talking about...
No.
Okay, this level doesn't have an energy room.
Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah.
And so, basically you're going through this level, and there's no energy recharge station. You're working with just what comes from the drops. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why I was working so hard on keeping my energy up last level. Okay, cannot open that door. I know. Because it's going to be that issue. Alright, so... guided missile. Do you see this gun?
Yeah.
That is the final direct fire weapon in the game. That is the Omega gun. To get to it, you need to fire a guided missile through that gap, and immediately to its right, there is a switch. You have to hit that switch to unlock a door. Then you have to fire another guided missile. Sorry, there. You have to fire another guided missile back through the gate, hit that hit one-way secret door, and then run through that secret door into that one on that corridor I was in just before I poked at that door. There's that one door that said, you know, door unlocked, can't open it up. You have to fly through that in order to go pick up the Omega cannon. And guess what I can't do?
Any of that?
No, I've tried. Trust me, I did a lot of off-screen recording runs trying to do that, and it just didn't work at all. The timing and the angles on that shot are ridiculously tight, and it's one of those things where, yeah, if you're able to pull this off, you deserve it, but I can't pull it off.
Yeah, they certainly make you work for it.
Mm-hmm.
But this is me just backtracking a little bit to a secret passage. Inside a secret passage, that just leads to a fusion cannon, and a secret passage that leads to a cloaking device. Yeah, you can sort of see there in the bottom left there for a moment, there's that little angled side, the blue hidden passage, which shows I didn't see it, and that's basically what you have to fly your guided missile through there. It's just, I can't do it. But there is one more secret room over here I want to get to before I make the run for the reactor. Just have to remember how to get there. Because it's not on the floor here. Back up. That's the way out.
Yeah, having the full map helps a little bit, but it doesn't get rid of all of your navigational challenges.
No. And here I am going, wait a second, this doesn't seem right. Where's the trick to it? And the trick is, I can't remember how to open up that door, so maybe it's this thing. Door unlocked. Cannot open the door. What do you mean, can't open the door? So here I am going like, oh, god damn it, people, seriously? Nope, that's hit. I just give up, decide to go backtracking. Then I hear something change. And opening that door triggers the opening of this door. That's how it works. You open up this door and the other one opens up. And somewhere a descent level designer is cackling evilly, going, no one will ever figure this out.
They couldn't have put the Omega cannon behind that one for you.
No. But me just double checking, making sure I haven't missed anything. And the soundtrack finally gave out. But two red doors, thankfully, both lead to the same location. And me just being paranoid, because I'm always paranoid. This is Descent. If I'm not being paranoid, I'm, dropping mines.
Yeah. Kind of prime you to have a sense of cautiousness.
And of course, homing missiles to deal with Gauss cannon enemies. It's been a staple of the game since, Descent 1, where the Vulcan cannon enemies were destroyed by a single homing missile. But this particular reactor actually isn't all that dangerous, or even location-wise. But the neat thing is the escape route.
I like the reactor's design.
Yeah, it's kind of neat. You can even see how, it would fit, in a spot. But for this level, it's... Well, let me just show you the fun exit route. Because you can either run back through the level madly, or you can take the shortcut back to the exit. Guess which I do.
Well, I hope it's the shortcut.
Well, of course it's a shortcut. I may not play this game perfectly, but if I can do something fun like this, I'll do it.
Yeah. I suppose it could always be a showcase of skill actually running through the level.
Oh, who, me? Skill? What are you talking about? And I am out of here with time to spare. Well, thank you guys for joining me. That was fun.
You're welcome.
And I will see you guys all next time when we fly through even more ice mines.